What a tremendous contest here in Callahan Hall. A lot of credit should go to Wisconsin Milwaukee, who made the right amount of plays down the stretch to come out here and secure a win. Here's a team that was really hot, winning their last two contests and now getting their first, probably most elusive road victory today here on our court. At the end of the day, when you look at this game and look back on it, we won every statistical category except one. Wisconsin-Milwaukee shoots 60% from the free throw line, 60.9 to be exact, and we shoot 31% from the free throw line. That's the game. But with that being said, I think there were some timely possessions where they got extra shots on the goal. But again, I thought our kids competed hard. I thought they competed well. And again, we had to overcome yet another setback not having Chris Jenkins available due to a minor injury that he sustained in practice.
Bacari, did you live hurt his shoulder during the game that affect his ability to make free throws?
He did tweak his shoulder during the game, but I don't think Jaleel would allow me to provide a excuse for that. He's a fierce competitor, a kid that loves to get up there and make competitive shots, whether that be at the charity stripe or any other situation in the game.
Just the frustration of the free throws. Is it just something in the flow of the game, guys, that's going to concentrate?
Well, I think it's a couple factors too. Sometimes who's at the line, getting there. I mean, not having Chris Jenkins on the floor. Here's a guy that's been shooting over 80% over the last 9 games. You look at our team overall. We went 21 for 22 at Northern Kentucky, and we shot 95% from the line. We don't leave practice unless we make 50 free throws in a row. We've been doing that for the last 4 weeks. And so, again, it's a little disappointing that we was unable to connect at the charity stripe. But, yeah, the frustration probably comes from our players, most importantly. I know Corey, my heart goes out to him. I mean, it's rare that he's going to go 5 for 10 from the free throw line on any night for a kid that shoots above 70% from the charity stripe on the season.
What do you do between now and Sunday?
Rest, watch film, rest, watch film, rest, watch film. We want as many healthy, recovered players as possible because it's a different style game. Green Bay plays with great pace. They don't get offended if you score on them. In short, the first one to 100 wins in their mind. And so they like to play the game up-tempo style, which is pardon me, our style of play as well. And so what we have to do is make sure that we have the energy, to sustain, that type of pace. So energy trumps strategy in preparation for that game.
For the most part, your small ball paid off. You had 4 guards and Jaleel, and I think at halftime you only down 1 in the rebounding category.
It certainly, and I think what happens is guys like Gerard Williams deserves a lot of credit. Pat Robinson, who's a senior, deserves a lot of credit. Here are guys that are not only experienced players, but they understand, the importance of the fundamentals of blocking out. Jaleel obviously can hold his own. I think we got a good potential in the rebounding from Corey Allen as well. So these are all guys that have the ability to keep guys from getting second chance shots. Now, we had a stretch there where we went for shot fakes and the defense was able to get us in rotation. So rotational blockouts can become a little elusive.
Will Chris be available Sunday?
He's probable day to day. My hope is that he's back. My hope is to get back to full strength. It was nice to have Jaleel back on the floor, but it was disappointing not to have Chris, who sustained an injury while diving for a loose ball in practice in a defensive drill.
I know you gained some momentum with pressure defense. Where is the state of that right now? And our teams, are you turning them over still as much as you'd like to?
Yeah, we're coming into this game. We were forcing 20.9 turnovers, I think, somewhere in that neighborhood. And so, again, anytime that you can get yourself within a short period of time, 3.5 weeks now, of moving from worst to first in the league in terms of generating turnovers, creating steals, now you're asking yourself when you raise the fundamental question, over 20 times. The next question is, how much did you win by? And so our next progression within that approach is our ability to get our fouls down, which I thought we did a great job of that. Teams were making, on average, 30 free throws a game over the last few contests. Wisconsin only made 14 today, Milwaukee. And so we also wanted to take care of the basketball better. We had like 13 turnovers the other day. Today, I believe we only had 7. So just valuing the basketball while turning people over and not fouling people and keeping them off the free throw lines is an area of growth that I thought we did a phenomenal job of today, which we emphasized all week in practice.
Is this a learning point for someone like Corey, and then what do you talk to him about tomorrow?
You know, the main thing we talk about with our young players and our veterans alike is controllables. A lot of times when there's different things that occur on both sides of the basketball, you try to look at what you can control. Did I go for a shot fake because I closed out and didn't watch the waistline? Did I miss a free throw because I didn't get proper knee bend and stick with my routine? Switching patterns, things like that. So we try to just focus on the controllables, but more importantly than anything, Perry, we want to keep a teaching tone with our young guys, because again, when you've had as much as adversity as our group has had, the last thing you want to do is have a pile-on effect in terms of your teaching style.